Darlene the Sardine Queen. Darlene the Sardine Queen. Darlene the Sardine Queen. Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael, Zachary Murray. Also! And it's time for Darlene the Sardine Queen. Yes, heavily requested Darlene Michaud is back on the channel. Also, Seabent asked if I was holding a cheese stick earlier. No, it's a tube of lip gloss in the shade. I think the shade was Celine from Lunar Beauty. This is the one and only time I ever bought anything from oh wait, did y'all do this growing up? Like, ooh, look at it, it's bendy. It's bending, it's bending. Oh, look at it, it's made of rubber, it bends. This is the only time I've ever bought anything from Manny Mua. And it's back when Peter Mon used to recommend it all the time. But it's the one and only I ever got. But Seaben thought this was a cheese stick. On the screen, that could become. I don't know what's on the screen right now. I don't know what's on the screen right now. It's called Easiest Way to Make Clarified Butter, My Carnivore Life. I will also say, let me also say this. The thumbnail I saw, it's an easy way to get the milk out of your butter. So there's that as well. That's what the thumbnail said. It's like the Rainbow Dash jar. Is that something weird? Rainbow Dash is like from My Little Pony. Right? It's literally cum butter. It's literally not. It's literally not. It's literally not. It really isn't. But anyways, oh, somebody said don't Google that. Don't goggle that.
Love my cream of wheat.
Butter the Zach 11 pp the Zach 11 pp the Zach 11 pp pizza.
Pez, thanks so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Where did pizza come from? Where did pizza? Where did PP pizza come from? I'm gonna send this to my good friend Darlene over at CBC, Clarified Buttercum Incorporated. I meant to say pizza. Then what did you mean? What was the autocorrect? What was the auto thing that got auto-corrected? I got a fidget. I took my medicine today. I don't know why I'm struggling to focus, but you know what might be helpful? It might be helpful if y'all will just put some 69s in the chat and tell me to get to. Bring back Piss Baby. Listen, little Piss Baby is alive and well. I wanted to say Piz. Oh, I see. Also, if you're a tier 2, you got gold 69s. Look at that. Look at that. Won't she do it? Oh, auto detection. Why did Automod not want to say that? My friend Ellie loves watching your streams. Could you give her a shout out? Yeah, that seems pretty innocent. Right? Ellie's fine to say. You're not trying to set me up. Hey, Ellie girl. Hey, Ellie girl. It's your world. Who got their Darlene merch? Who got that Darlene laughing sticker? All right. I got her pulled up. Let's get to.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Darlene.
Hey, Darlene.
I am here to show you something. I wasn't going to show you, but then I thought, since I have my first batch, why not show you?
What? Why not show me? Why not bedrooms, sunrooms, pools, and spas, you know?
This is butter. I eat a lot of butter. And right now I'm going through a thing where I am determined to fully heal my knee that has been bothering me for a long time.
Go to the doctor. Oh my gosh. Wait, I guess it has been a while since we talked about Darlene and her carnivore life. Because even we haven't talked about Darlene a lot in general lately. Gracie Cone Queso, thanks so much for subscribing with Prime. But Darlene has for a very long time in her life been on a carnivore diet, and part of watching her has included us listening to all the random things that she says that the carnivore diet, with no actual proof necessarily outside of her own anecdotal experience, but she has claimed that the carnivore diet has helped cure a lot of things. In general, one of those things that she talks about is inflammation, which I do think that, you know, there's something to be said about some of those things. Like, you know, you're losing weight, so there's probably less weight and pain on your joints. Certainly, there are probably some foods that have carbs in them that might be inflammatory. But she's also made crazy claims that, like, carnivores helped her eyesight, her mental health, things like that. And I don't feel comfortable with her, you know, saying those things without her own background in nutrition, in science, and the medical field, etc. She has also at different points said that she has no desire to go see an actual doctor, or nor does she care about what her cholesterol might look like. So, does she poop the butter or pee the butter? Well, I don't know. She has said that she doesn't really poop in general because all the beef she eats just melts into piss. And I wish I was joking, but that's an actual thing that she said. It's an actual thing. If you really are just now being introduced to Darlene, I should say I have some playlists that I could introduce you to that would be very informative to her thoughts and feelings surrounding the carnivore lifestyle and what just everything. She says she poops very rarely and that all the beef she eats is converted into piss. So there you go. Anyways, so she has had a knee that has bothered her for a long time, and I guess now making clarified butter is going to help resolve that pain, according to her. The last Darlene video I watched was of her when she met the guy who didn't drink. She ordered water, he ordered iced tea, and she was also dancing a lot at the 80s bar. Has anything changed? I think she still likes to go dancing. She lives with a guy named Blue Eyes. Well, that was her nickname for him, but I think his actual name is Joe. They're on again, off again. She complains about him a lot. He has a lot of health issues and concerns. She loves his dog, Rocket. Rocket is gay. There you go.
And then I fell, and I hurt it even worse. But that healed. I'm back to just my normal amount of pain. And I thought, if I really go strict, pure, clean carnivore for a while, you know, maybe I can fix that knee. So the butter does have milk, and you can see the milk on the bottom, and you can see a little bit of the whiteness on the top. Right now, I'm not even putting milk in my coffee, and I thought, okay, I'll try to take the milk out of my butter. I've done this many different ways, but this time I just cut 2 sticks of butter. Oh, and for those...
It's just like, this is, if you also don't know, my feelings about the way a lot of people approach carnivore, and specifically the way that Darlene approaches carnivore, is that it is a disordered way to approach eating. In my opinion, the way that she limits her food so intensely to the extent that she's trying to take the milk out of her butter that she's gonna eat raw, by the way. She eats just plain butter by itself. Like that is not like a healthy relationship with food, just so we're on the same page.
Who don't have sticks, like you live in the UK or something, well, here's part of a stick. That's what it looks like. It'd be about this long. And I get salted.
What do you know about it being that
So I
long?
cut each stick into 4 pieces, and I put them in this microwave plastic cup. I'm going to switch to, no, because glass would be hard to pop it out. I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and I found that was a little bit too long. It actually had started to boil, and I didn't want it to, melt this. Next time I'll probably do 1.5 minutes and see.
Right. She said a microwave cup. 1, it's not a cup. 2, I'm not sure it's safe for the microwave.
And what my plan is, because like I said, I've done it like this before, but I used to do it in a pot on the stove top and try to skim the milk and I was just, it was too time consuming. So I cut up 2 sticks into 8 pieces, put it in here, 2 minutes, took it out and put it in the fridge. And that's it. Now I'm going to pop it out. There is always some liquid that will come out also. Let me put the camera down, and I will show you what it looks like. My lighting is...
Now, girl, that's cum on a plate. That's semen. Diva, that's jizz. Like, what? A girl in my freshman dorm believed very firmly that you could use a stick of butter as lube and was very specific that it needed to be unsalted. Girl, I just don't have enough time to talk about more feederism things. You're going to offend Fupa cheese? Girl, I'm looking at Fupa cheese on the screen right now. What do you mean? like what? She's gonna be offended that Darlene wants to take a bite. Ugh.
It's probably not good in here at all. But look, it popped out nicely and it looks like custard or something. So now I'm going to be,
So she can flash semen on the screen, but the second I want to tell y'all something gross, I'm a gross lady. Who said that?
What? I can actually rinse this. Let me rinse it. I'll be right back. I can't believe I never thought of rinsing it. All that milk came off. Most of it. I mean, there's like a little tiny bit.
Wait,
I could scrape that.
We're rinsing our you rinsed your butter? Ma'am.
With a knife if I wanted, but I'm not that hung up on it. And I want to tell you that if you ever do this, taste the milk part. That's where all the salt goes. It is so incredibly salty. So this will not be as salty, but that's okay. I still buy salted butter because unsalted has...
Am I missing something? What is not carnivore about milk? I think in general, she tries to stray away from dairy. I don't think actually dairy as a whole is against the carnivore diet. But some carnivore purists don't like to do the dairy of it all. You stopped right before she said something crazy. I'll go back a little bit.
Okay, I still buy salted butter because unsalted has added ingredients, meaning they took the salt out and they put something else in to make it still taste good. So I do not buy unsalted butter. This...
Girl, what are you talking about? Girl, what? Diva, what? They're poisoning the butter. They're transing the butter. They're putting in trans fats. They're transing the butter.
This is what I have. Now, that's a lot less than 2 sticks, but it's melted down. and it might have that crunch to it that I like.
Jamie with the fact checking. Oh, did Jamie fact check that? Did Jamie fact check that? I missed Jamie fact checking it in the chat. Where does it? She's not wrong. I looked it up. Oh, okay. Jamie in the chat said they are in fact transing the butter.
But it's melted down, and it might have that crunch to it that I like so much. I'm gonna give it a try. Now this was as easy as it can get. I mean,
oh yeah, the crunching is a thing to the extent that she likes to freeze it because it adds like a crunchy texture to the butter. Yo, I'm so serious. I love that we've grown the community so much that since like the last time we talked about Darlene's crazy carnivore behavior, that there's people that don't know these things about her. But one thing she'll do is like cut a stick of butter into like just like one tablespoon like slabs, and she'll freeze it, and she'll just go in and take a like slab of it at a time and chew on it. She also, in terms of like crunchiness, she also likes to leave like if she cooks a pound of ground beef, she likes to leave the like grease in it because the grease is all good to her, and she likes to let that get like crunchy as well or something like that, if I remember correctly. It's very gross. It's a lot of fat. It's a lot of fat.
in the microwave, in the fridge, and I don't even have to scrape that shit off. I just rinse it. So I will let you know. I'm starting to talk about carnivore more. I'm coming on 10 years in a few months. And yeah, so here's my hamburger patties that are defrosting for tomorrow. Right now I'm doing hamburger patties and water, butter, and I do add salt. And today I had an issue with discovering how much a little sausage patty can affect me. Now, when you're eating regular food, well, regular, I call it all poison now.
Poison! I call it all poison now. Mind you, she still cooks all of these things for like, she talks sometimes in her videos about cooking things to take over to her son's house. She cooks for Joe, her man that lives with her, and none of those people eat carnivore, so it's like, oh, you're feeding your family poison. I have genetically high cholesterol, and I'm subbed to the cholesterol subreddit for help. I also seek medical help too. I'm not Rosie. And there are posts daily on there about people that have been in the carnivore diet that are confused about their high cholesterol. Chick's legs. As a fellow genetically predisposed high cholesterol girly, it kind of freaks me out that I even used to do just keto, to be honest with you. For real.
When you're eating the standard American diet, you don't get to know if you're affected by certain things. Doing clean like this, I had one little sausage patty, the breakfast ones like that. Normally, I eat that. I don't think there's anything wrong. I ate one today. Joe had a leftover. I had a headache. I instantly got congested to the point where I had to use nose spray.
Girl, please be so serious. Girl, please be so serious. A sausage made you instantly congested and have a headache? Girl.
What is the other thing? I felt completely bloated, like bloated. My stomach felt full, almost painfully full, and all I had was 3 hamburger patties and one of the little sausage patties.
Is she just allergic? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. This sausage patty is poison!
So I was like, see, this is what's good about going clean like this once in a while. Try something. Like, if you're not sure how eggs affect you, try just hamburger patties for a while, or any beef.
I felt so bloated. All I had was 3 hamburger patties. Well, it is interesting to me that it's not the 3 hamburger patties that made her feel some type of way. It was the 1 sausage patty that she had. I was way too full, and she's telling us she ate 4 meat patties. Yeah, just imagine that beef just sitting in a ball in her stomach, and she's like, why do I feel bloated?
This is the cheapest, the easiest. And go a whole week, and then include some eggs, and you'll know really quickly if eggs are an issue for you or not. There's nothing wrong with some processed meat on Carnivore.
Her random fucking medical misinformation shit that she's out here saying is crazy. Cause there's nothing wrong with processed meat on Carnivore, except that you just said that sausage gave you a headache and made you bloat, which I don't believe, but I'm just saying.
It's meat with shit in it. A little bit of shit. But that shit can really fuck you up, I'm telling you. So don't be afraid to experiment. And, you know, I eat some processed foods when we go to potlucks, things like that. I'll pick off the ham, cheese, and like pepperoni or sausage platter if I don't have any real good carnivore options. I'm very lucky that there is usually chicken and a lot of what I call clean chicken, not in any sauce or anything like that. There's some people who bring chicken wings and they're just salted and peppered. I love that. But yeah, there are some people that can tolerate the processed stuff and they might eat more of it. I'm not talking about meat with fillers, like meatloaf. Always check the back to see what the ingredients.
She's so annoying, and I'm tired of looking at these gray ass hamburger patties on this plate. She drinks chicken juice though. Yeah, that's part of her lore as well. She likes to go get the like rotisserie chickens and drink the juices from the bottom of the rotisserie chicken bag. In case you didn't know. In case you didn't know.
Are. I have a post on Facebook. You can go read. I'll link to it in the description.
And we will. Especially, I was gonna give this disclaimer anyways. I'm not one to usually go to Facebook of all places to go see to share on my platforms what people are doing over there. But she's quite literally advertising it here, so we will go read it. So just so you know, I just know Joe's nut makes her feel off kilter for days. Well, that raises the question: I would think semen is carnivore. Haven't we talked about this before? Are you reading it straight from Facebook or a screenshot? A screenshot, woman. Megan provided some scream shots. I gotta scream without the S. That's a line from Love Island. That's what fucking Kinsey said the other day. What? Anyways.
Talked about how I discovered that the little sausage wasn't meant for me. And it has MSG, other stuff. So I wouldn't even want to eat that. How sick it made me and how I was able to know that, because I have been feeling so good with just the patties, it really lets me know that we are eating stuff that might really be making us sick or tired or in pain, and we just blow it off to age, you know? Get rid of the sausage.
Heaven forbid it be that we're getting older. It's the sausage. It's the sausage's problem.
So go look at the link in the description of my video.
It is really wild to just be making blanket statements about like health and stuff like this. I wouldn't advise anybody take their diet advice from Darlene of all people, because she does not consult with medical professionals. And plus, like, she can say she enjoys eating like this all she wants, but the problem is that she has extremely altered her eating in a way that is not normal, that is absolutely disordered. I'll say it again, this woman cut her own bangs with a kitchen knife. Do not trust her. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, maybe the least questionable thing about her. It just really concerns me the extreme negative symptoms that she claims are caused by certain foods. Diva, a lot of these symptoms are serious conditions. For sure. And she continues to complain about her health, so it's clearly not working. Or at least it's not working for long term, at the very least. The ways that she continuously, like, changes up the carnivore diet within the rules that exist for the carnivore diet are also wild. She'll do extreme versions of it. Like, we watched her do a 72-hour sardine
She
fast.
probably eats crunchy butter because she doesn't get varied textures from fruits and vegetables.
Your favorite child, absolutely. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate it.
And I'll send you to that post. Follow me while you're there. I'm doing stuff on Facebook now that I never did because I'm monetized now.
Oh,
and
she's monetized on Facebook?
And I'm very curious.
I do on Instagram. I get them. They send me notifications begging me to start posting reels to Facebook, and I said absolutely no way, absolutely no way. But they're like, we'll pay you X amount of money, and I'm like, I have no desire.
To introduce some eggs because I find I have a hard time digesting eggs. They just like sit in me. I do want to do an experiment of yolks only. So, stick around. I'm going to be doing a lot more carnivore talk, and it's fun. I can't believe I'm going on 10 years of this. I can't wait to cut that up. Oh, let me cut it up now. I did take a bite. It's good. I think it will have a crunch when it gets a little colder. But it's still salty enough. It tastes really good. I forgot to mention, I said coffee, that I put this in my coffee. I'm not even doing coffee right now. I got off that too. So
I got off of it. I got off of the coffee. I may be biased since I've been vegan for years now, but any diet that cuts out all fruit and veg cannot be healthy. Yeah, I think that there's a number, like, I don't think she's taking, like, any vitamins or supplements in addition to this stuff, and there certainly are vitamins and minerals that she's not getting from just meat. Like, it certainly is an issue. I fear she's at risk for colon issues without eating fiber, for sure. It's certainly a risk, yeah. Eating only meat and butter is the least whimsical thing I can think of. I don't know that Darlene is somebody who I think about being, like, filled with whimsy. She's one of the least whimsical people I could think of.
I just have hot water with my butter. And it's salty enough. I tasted it, and it's very good. I think it will have the crunch I like. Maybe.
You have hot water with your butter? Why hot water? I hate that. I hate that. No.
Maybe not. I don't care. I'm so happy I'm going to have hardly any milk at all and all animal fat, that lovely, lovely animal fat that our brain needs. So no coffee.
She really sounds crazy. Like, I can just picture her with Donald Trump's voice saying that. I really love the animal fat. The good animal. We need the animal fats hugely. Our brains need the animal. I don't listen. I'm not a impressionist, but does it not? It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. I don't know the RFK Jr. voice. She's just repeating all the carnivore doctor talking points. Oh, for sure. For sure. It's very Dr. Kim Berry coded. Should we, for the fun of it, watch Dr. Kim Berry blocking people in a barn? Because he loves the carnivore. She's gonna start locking people in barns. Yeah. Okay, I will be honest, I'm kind of waiting for Colin to link the video. I can't do anything without you guys. We gotta do it for Burpo. Oh, you think she's actually currently locked in Dr. Kimberry's barn?
Coffee. That's about as clean as you can get.
All right, she didn't do an outro, but thanks for watching. Here we go. Thanks, Colin.
If I lock someone in my barn and don't feed them, they're going to lose weight. If I lock you in my barn and I feed you 500 calories of food a day, you're going to lose weight. I literally could lock you in my barn and just feed you sardines with the skin on and the bones in. If I locked you in my barn and fed you only popcorn, you'd be dead within a few weeks. If I lock you in my barn for the rest of your life and calorie restrict you, you'll lose weight. I could lock you in my barn and just feed you lettuce and water. If I locked you in my barn and fed you less than you needed each day, you would definitely lose weight. If you were an overweight woman with PCOS who couldn't get pregnant, and I locked you in my barn and fed you lettuce for 6 months, you would lose weight. And if your boyfriend were with you in the barn, you might get pregnant. But as soon as I let you out of my barn, you would head to the nearest Chinese buffet. I could lock you in my barn and feed you 1 jelly donut a day. If I locked you in my barn and just gave you 3 croissants a day and that's all you got to eat, you would lose weight. Calorie restriction works if you're locked in my barn. Put duct tape over your mouth or locked you in my barn. If I locked you in my barn for 3 days and didn't feed you anything, just water, when you got out, you would be truly hungry. And if I offered you a boiled egg, you would eat it immediately. If I locked Burpo in my barn and fed him a completely fat-free diet, Burpo would die. I mean, I locked you in my barn.
Burpo.
And I just fed you 1 giant meal a day. You might be mad at me for being locked in the barn, but you would be fine. In 3 months, 6 months, when I let you out of my barn, not only would you run to the sheriff and have me arrested, but you would be able to run much faster to the sheriff.
Colin, thanks for sharing that. Now, as promised, we will, in fact, take a look at the post from Darlene Michaud on Facebook. Let me make it bigger so you all can see it more easily. She says, you added a command for it. Thank you so much, Wauma. Appreciate it. All right. Darlene says, I've been eating just ground beef patties and butter for maybe a couple of weeks now. I do this often because it's so easy and I always feel better when eating just beef and butter. I had my lunch today and I'm totally regretting what I added to my lunch. I'm sharing part of my daily chat to my patrons below so you can get an idea of how it's so important to start with beef and water, also known as the lion diet. Girl, that's new to me. The lion diet is brand new to me. I've been out of the carnivore sphere for too long. And then slowly add stuff to see what you can tolerate. That patty made me sick. I would have never known that if I was eating all kinds of other carnivore foods. Beef is the go-to meat if you want to play around with what other foods you might want to stay away from, whether you continue with carnivore or not. I simply can't tolerate these sausage patties. Lions don't get many cows. No, that's why I'm confused about, like, lion, what, why is it called the lion diet? Anyways, also, you will notice on the image that the sausage nutritional facts state 0% sugar, but sugar is listed in the ingredients. That's because the FDA allows manufacturers to legally round down to 0 if the ingredient is less than 0.5 grams, but they still have to add it to the ingredient list. And I'm not making this up. I looked it up, LOL, and this sausage has MSG. Okay, first of all, MSG, I think we've talked about this before at some point on my channel, but anti-MSG stuff is like racist rhetoric. It's propaganda to make you feel some type of way about cultures that add MSG to their food. It is absolutely racist rhetoric and things like that. It's no worse than than like, I don't know, anything else you're adding to your food. But anyways, here we are. No wonder I got all the symptoms listed below. Here's part of what I posted for my Patreons, or for my patrons. I just ate lunch. Joe left one of, this is also, by the way, this is what you could be paying for her patron. This is what you could be paying for to get from her patron, okay? Her Patreon. I just ate lunch. Joe left one of his breakfast sausages on his plate this morning, so I added it to my 3 ground beef patties. I can usually eat 3 ground beef patties with no problem, but adding that little sausage patty to the mix proved to be too much. Oh, so you're saying maybe the reason you're feeling full and bloated is because you're eating more than what you normally eat? I'm bloated. I have a headache. I had to use nose spray because I quickly got congested. I feel uncomfortably stuffed to the max. I could have eaten 6 ground beef patties and I'd feel fine. It shows how things like one sausage patty can mess things up. It even has MSG. I didn't know that until now. Ugh, no more of that for me. Joe should not even be eating that shit. Well, and then here's the other thing. Is it also, like, since we're just, like, making up our own beliefs about what could be wrong with this, right? Since we just get to make up whatever and we don't have to be doctors or scientists or anything, or nutritionists, nothing like that, to be able to speak to this, is it also possible that maybe your body has just gotten used to only eating fucking ground beef and butter, that the second you start eating something else, your body feels miserable because you have such fucked up eating patterns that it's impacting your body in a negative way. See, that's the fun thing about this. Since none of this is based in fact or science, we can just say whatever. Perhaps it's just the case that your gut health is a fucking mess because all you eat is ground beef. Maybe you killed all your microbiome and your gut can't handle anything. We also did get the, wait, where's the, oh, this is the nutrition facts about the sausages. Fresh pork water contains less than 2% of salt, spices, sugar, monosodium glutamate. Sorry that I said that so weird. Monosodium glutamate, BHA, citric acid, propyl gallate, celery extract. What's also interesting to me is that, so this is less than 1% or whatever of sugar, and she's claiming that's an issue. But then she says she's not getting picky about any of the dairy that remains on her butter. Like, how does our brain logic around that? Like, how do we, like, if we're saying that the dairy's the problem, then shouldn't you be concerned that potentially less than 2% could negatively impact you? Like, the very small amount of sugar that's in this? Isn't butter dairy? Well, Rombone, you might have missed the beginning of this where she separated the milk from the rest of the fat. And so that was a thing that already happened today during this stream. Here's another Facebook post. I have a video coming out a bit later showing you how I experimented with 2 sticks of butter. I wanted to get the milk out, but didn't like any of the methods I've used so far. This was quick and easy. I will be doing this all the time now. Why do I do this? Because I'm going hard on carnivore to hopefully fix my knee so there's no pain at all. Dairy does not like me. I get inflamed and it can cause cravings. I've stopped putting it in my milk. You've stopped putting it in... Maybe she means coffee. And now I want it out of my butter. I've been strictly beef, butter, water, and salt if needed for a couple of weeks, except for that stupid piece of sausage I had earlier. I still have a bad headache over that, and it caused major cravings to kick in. But I know better than to fall for that. I'll feel much better tomorrow. Need to let that toxic sausage run its course. I might try to do the squeaky clean carnivore for the rest of the month, but I'll be experimenting with other things. Mainly eggs and bacon. Oh, I'd like to test plain pork skins too. This is going to be fun. Toxic Sausage would be a good band name. Toxic Sausage is a great username. The way she just experiments with her stomach is wild to me. Is bacon not processed meat too? I think so. I think pork rinds would also be processed. It's sad she considers her body cues it needs more diversity as cravings. Also that. Sausage contains nitrates. That's probably what gave her her headache. Listen, her eating is messed up, and I kind of haven't missed just like her deranged language surrounding eating. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, look at this. You should watch a video about how bad the butter is. I will still buy what I buy. None of the butter is good for us. Maybe getting some butter from the Amish. I'm going to buy what I buy too. We are all going to die no matter what we eat. I'll take butter that says cream and salt. That's the best I can do. I don't want to travel to Amish country. LOL. And who knows what they put in it? Unless we were standing right there. No one knows. That reminds me of a great quote from a really important person in culture. Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I have that saved? I always have to find it like this. I thought I had it easily saved on my desktop, but apparently maybe not, because I don't. Oh wait, no, I do have it. I just missed it. It was saved on my desktop. It's giving. We're all dying. Remember that. This is from so long ago. Amberlynn hasn't had a Twitter or been active on Twitter in so long. And I have it saved. And I have it saved. And I have it saved. In the UK, sausage usually contains bread or grain product of some type to bulk it up. Maybe it does there too. I have the ingredients here. Links to her Facebook. She's so funny. And by funny, I mean, like, also fucked up. It's fucked up if people are taking her seriously and, like, taking advice from her. I honestly, kind of crazy that that particular type of content is allowed to go unchecked on YouTube. But listen, I don't know. Maybe I should pitch that as an idea to my journalists. I can't. I don't have the power to pitch ideas to my journalists, just for the record. I recommend this page to follow in regards to food misinformation. She's a food scientist and will explain all the nonsense spread online. I'll open the link so people can see it. Hydroxide food science. If y'all want to go check that out. Suggested by Wauma in the chat. Not just unchecked, but monetized that part. Cindy has had videos taken down before. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, YouTubies, that's all I have time for. Bye, YouTubies! Subscribe! baby.